Actually, I want buy something since you know go now, land for you, no you allow.
Who alone come on? Who alone come on? Ah, that's what I'm saying. That's a long, long way to come. I can't see what's come on now.
Actually,
I'm 16. See what's in the year now. See, come on.
you know, now never go there with that.
Oh, yeah, now, in the year. Yeah. Oh,
One way to one.
what else?
Hello, good morning, everybody. Um, I'm Tolasho Laomi, and I'm one of your accounts managers. So please, can you stop on in your video? I'm going to be having to stop that, but you could actually stop putting on your video. And we are welcome for this particular class. It's going to be introduction to e-trading business. So this class is going to be teaching you everything fundamental about Forex. So we'll be taking you on how to actually trade Forex, what Forex is all about, why you need Forex, and why you need to actually have another stream of income. Now, you're welcome to this class. Our facilitator for today is going to be Princess Ugbo, and she's going to be taking us with what it is today. So please, if you can actually try to grab a book and a biro, please try to do that so that you can actually learn a lot and then jot down your learnings. Please also, I would want you to actually change your email address, your name to your email address. It's very, very important because during this class, we'll be giving out gifts, and it could be in materials that you would need to you would use to learn what Forex is all about. So please change your name to your email address. It's very, very important you do that. And if you don't know how to do that, please send me your email address to the chat box. I'm going to be here to actually help you out to do that. So yeah, thank you very much, Edwin Etta 44. I can see that you've actually changed that. Please, everybody else should actually take you and then do that. So there's Mr. Note 10 that is actually, I would not know what your name is. We don't have Note 10 in our database. The only way to actually reach out to you is if you change your email address, this name to your email address. So the class is going to be starting in the next 5 minutes. Okay, so as to give room for other people to join. And prior to that, please, as you're joining, please remember to change your name to your email address. Thank you very much, Mr. Osia. I can see that you've done that too. And if you don't know how to, like I said, please send me an email. Send me a chat. I'm going to be doing that for you. Have a lovely time in the class. Bye.
Okay, online.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Forex Mastery Program. I'll be your host for today. My name is Ugo Princess. I'm welcoming every single person that has made the time to join us today. I welcome you once again to the Forex Mastery Program. And I'll be your host. Those that are just joining us, kindly change your username to your email address. It's very simple. Click on the side button in your display screen and then change your username to your email address. As here at Rally Trade, we don't actually know you by your username. We know you only by your email address. So it's quite important to us. For those just joining us, you're very, very welcome. I'm going to be the host for today, and it's going to be a power-packed one with us. It's going to be informative, it's going to be educative, as I'll be giving you the foundation class for the business of Forex. You know, Forex is a business just like any other business, but it's a business that has a great importance to work with skills. So if you're looking to actually up your skills, if you're looking to actually expand your knowledge on what Forex business is about or how to go about it the right way so you can make so much profit for yourself, then you're in the right place. For those that are just joining, kindly change your username in case you missed that part. Kindly change your username to your email address. It's very, very important. I always like to kick off my class by saying something: when you know better, you do better. And that actually encompasses so many businesses. It's not just in the business of Forex, even in your normal day-to-day businesses, when it comes to academic, when it comes to work, even in relationship, the more you know, the better you actually turn up doing. So in this class, I'm going to be sharing so much knowledge with us from the beginning aspect all the way through to the end. I'm going to be giving us so many knowledge. I'm going to be enlightening us when it comes to businesses that we can do to augment your income in 2023 and even going forward. So the strategies I'll be sharing in class are very authentic. They're things that I have tried myself. They're things here at Rally Academy, Rally Trade. We get to expose people on how to go about them to make more for themselves within a period of time. So if you're looking for another stream of income, you're looking to expand what you're doing currently, or you're looking to increase whatever it is you're doing, then this is the right place for you, because by the end of the class, you're going to have a lot that you can gain from this. So please stay with us. Our objective for today is to see how we can use e-business to increase our income in 2023. But like I said, not just 2023, even going forward. How to use e-business. So when you hear e-business, what comes to your mind? It means online businesses. Now, once business is there and you put an E in it, it means you're doing this business electronically or you're doing it online. And when you're having that e-business, have it in mind that e-business actually builds your finance, because it's lately the most achieving way to get so much income or succeed when it comes to your finance that we've tested so far. So how to actually use e-business to increase your income in 2023 will be our strongest objective that we'll be discussing today. But before I go into that, I would like to introduce the company that is bringing this program to us today. Like I said earlier, my name is Ugo Princess, and I'm currently the partnership manager here at Rally Trade. But I'll be telling you about my company that is bringing this program to us. Now, the company's name is Rally Trade and also Rally Academy. Well, I'll be introducing them one after the other to us. Who's Rally Trade? I don't know if you've come across that name probably on social media, billboards or radio adverts, whichever, but trust me, we're one of the best when it comes to the business of trading. Now, Rally Trade is an international financial service provider. We started our business in Europe, but got established here in Nigeria. So we started our business in 2015, and what we strongly look at doing is provide our cutting edge technology to emerging economies. When I say emerging economies, I mean places where they are still warming up to the ideas of e-business, places where they are still warming up to the idea of online business. You know, there are some people today that you will talk to about online businesses and they will definitely run away. Why? Because they lack the knowledge on how to actually succeed in that business. So where Rally Trade comes to play is that we actually offer cutting edge technology at a very low cost transactional fee for you to actually trade different array of instruments on our platform. So if you're looking to access the financial market and trade instruments like commodities, stocks, indices, and the rest of it like that, Rally Trade is very available for you. Now, in all of our journey, we've been able to grow. And growth for me is very important, because I believe in any business you're doing, the only way you can say, yes, I've been able to do so well in this business is growth. Now, growth comes in different forms, growth comes in different shapes, but even as it has different forms or different shapes, you can actually tell that you're growing through some very obvious things that you see. For business owner, let's say you have a micro supermarket, it's just very small micro supermarket, and you're selling day-to-day breakfast things. And for you to actually stock up your shop, you needed about 200,000 naira in capital. But then you now have to increase your capital to stock up your shop for about 500,000 or 700 or even 1 million. That is growth. It could be that you had only one location previously where your business was located, and then you have your businesses in different places, which means you're actually growing. So growth, like I said, comes in different forms and different shapes. And for us here at Rally Trade, it has been the awards we've been able to gather so far in our work time. In 2015, when we first came, we became the best newcomer broker in Lagos. And in 2018, we became the best broker in Nigeria. And last year, 2022, we're able to win Africa's most reliable online trading platform. So it's been a very awesome journey for us. And yes, I can tell you with this growth, we've also been able to get new locations to assess the people that are looking to get our services. Now, we have offices in all over Nigeria. We have offices in Lagos. We have in Ibadan. Apparently in Lagos, we have two different offices. We have where I'm talking to you from, that's right, the Rally Trade, and then just a few blocks away from here, we have the academic at Adeniyi Jones. We have office in Ibadan. We have office in Port Harcourt. We have office in Abuja. We have offices in different places, and places where we don't have office location, we actually have partners that are able to work with us to actually bring out this business to those locations. So we have partners in over 13 states in Nigeria, and yes, we are still growing. You can also become a partner and work with us. If you want more information on that, don't worry, after this class, I'll show you how to get all of that. Well, like I said, growth has been very exponential for us, and in everything we've been doing so far, we've gotten to understand that one thing has been making people run away from online business, and that's the lack of knowledge. You know, like I said by Maya Angelou, I gave the first quote, I said, the more you know, the better you do. Now, because people lack the knowledge that helps you succeed in online business, they've not been able to take that advantage. So we created an academic arm fully for this business. Now, the academic arm is actually called Rally Trade, which deals with the educational service of e-business. You're looking to get more knowledge on e-commerce, e-services, or any online or online entrepreneurship business. You're looking to expand your knowledge or you're looking to grow, then we have the Rally Academy for you. So what we do there is that we help people innovate skills for development and succeeding in online business. And that is Rally Trade, and that is Rally Academy. So whenever you hear Rally Trade, you shouldn't be a stranger, because yes, you know the company. Now, what we'll be looking at today, what we'll be learning today. First of all, I'm going to be introducing you to the foundations for creating wealth. Now, these foundations I'm going to be introducing us to are some things that I've tested, trusted, and even I and the marketing team have done so much research, and we've gotten to understand that these are common factors when it comes to people that are doing very well financially. Now, also, I'm going to be introducing you to the global financial markets, but not just introducing to the global financial markets, but I'll also be teaching us how to make money from the global financial markets. You know, if I take you to a door and I show you, I said, this is the door to success, and I walk away, I'm giving you like part of the information. I'm not giving you the entire information. We say, you can also say I'm giving you a great disservice. But if I say this is the door to success and I'm giving you the key to that door, and then I'm saying this is the door, this is the key, open it and get whatever is inside, it means I'm completing my work with you. So I'm not just going to be giving us strategies, I'm also going to be giving us means at which we can execute these strategies so it can favor us in this business of trading. Now, if you stay with us till true to the end, you're definitely going to have at least one or two business or one or two method or strategies that you can actually emulate into your current business, or even better, join us here at Rally Trade. Now, I love my class to be very interactive, so I'm going to be checking the chat section from time to time. I'm going to be asking questions. I would really love you to make your responses. I would like you to drop your reply, because I do give some things at the end of the class. I do give softwares. I do give bonuses to you at the end of the class. So those that actually get to respond to my questions the most will definitely get something for me. But those that are just joining us, I can see that our number has increased. We have 100 plus currently. Yes, you're very welcome. My name is Uber Princess, and I'm going to be your host for today. Well, From the 2 foundations for creating wealth in 2023 and beyond, what I've actually tested and trusted so far has been these 2 fundamental things. And we have the multiple streams of income and we have the internet. Multiple streams of income and we have the internet. Now, when we're talking about multiple streams of income, what does it actually mean? Or what does it entail to have multiple streams of income? I'm going to take them one after the other. Now, for multiple streams of income, I would need somebody to give me a very sweet definition in the chat session, please. Let's start getting the chat section busy. I can see it's still very empty. In the meantime, also, you can send me the location you're joining us from. So if your name is Shade from wherever, please just let me know in the chat section. For those that are still having their videos on, kindly just turn off your video. We're live streaming, so yes, for your own privacy, kindly just turn off your video and mute your mic. Thank you. So when you hear multiple streams of income, what comes to your mind? Okay, I have here doing different things. Okay, fantastic. Doing different things. Okay, not a problem at all. Having different businesses that we can earn from. Oh, fantastic. Okay, I still have more coming in. Okay, Peter streaming from Akwa Ibom, fantastic, no problem. Multiple streams of income means having 2 or more income sources. All right, well, all of your answers are very fantastic and they are all correct. Now, the key word in all of the definition you have given me so far is different, or having multiple, having different things that is bringing income. Now, that keyword in multiple streams of income so far has proven to be that, yes, this is the key thing when you're actually going to do, when you're going to have multiple streams of income. You're not just going to have one business and put them in different places, but you're going to have different businesses at different location. It can even be in the same location, but if you're running different businesses, yes, it's at your favor. Now, why should you actually have multiple streams of income? I'm going to start by this quote by saying that the average millionaire has at least 7 streams of income. The average millionaire has at least 7 streams of income. Now, when you talk about the average millionaire, okay, how much do you think you would actually need to be called a millionaire? If you know how much it will be for you, you will need to become a millionaire. Please just put it in the chat section. I am very curious. I want to see how much people have in mind. Okay. Aliu Magaji, you cannot hear me. Please, if you can hear me, just indicate in the chat section. Please just say you can hear me. I'm sure every other person can hear me. So please kindly check if, okay, you can hear me. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, somebody said at least $5,000 US. Well, that's not what makes you a millionaire. For you to actually be called a millionaire, you need at least $1 million. That's by world standard, that's by global standard. So if you have about 500 million in your account, yeah, based on the former exchange rate though, but yes, you are a millionaire. But if you have about 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, that doesn't make you a millionaire. Okay, now with that being said, multiple streams of income, we've come to a period whereby it's no longer a luxury, instead it's a necessity. So if you're looking at actually changing your lifestyle or building a certain type of lifestyle that actually speaks standard, that speaks that, oh yes, this person has this luxury type of lifestyle, then you should be looking towards the aspect of multiple streams of income. One thing cannot do it for you. As a matter of fact, I have a quote here by Warren Buffett that says, if your salary is your only stream of income, you are one step away from poverty. If your salary is your only stream of income, you're one step away from poverty. You know, I go over this twice. Why? Because I want you to understand that it drives home a point of necessity. Now, if your salary is the only thing you have and you're using it to raise yourself, your family, your children, and all of it, it is quite risky if you ask me, because the day they terminate your service in wherever you work, automatically it means that your children have to maybe change schools. If they were taking cereal for breakfast, they will have to look for something else to take. If they were drinking water from the dispenser, or you were buying bottled water initially, it means you might have to reduce your lifestyle. You might have to reduce your cost of living and so many things like that. And that actually is a strong effect that I wouldn't want you to have. So if you have only your salary and you're saying that you're looking to become a millionaire or you're looking to become a billionaire, trust me, you're on the right track, but it's not too late. We can have that sorted. Before the end of the class, I'm going to be giving you at least 3 different businesses that you can start and actually upscaling. Now, I'm going to be sharing with us some people. Remember, I said something. I said I have some examples, although these are textbook examples of people that have been able to emulate that style of multiple streams of income and what they've been able to do for themselves. For the first example I have here, I have Elon Musk, who is currently the richest person in the world. Now, for Elon Musk, you can see the diversity when it comes to his business, okay? You can see he has OpenAI, he has Neuralink, he has Tesla, Boring Company, PayPal. Now, what is very significant about these businesses is that they don't serve the same purpose. They are not doing the same thing. All of them have different things they're doing. And you can see that, yes, when it comes to the finance, he's waxing strong. When it comes to being top of the chain, he's actually waxing strong. Now, the next example I have here is Bernard. Now, you might not know Bernard Arnault, but you actually know his brands. The brands are luxury brands. All the brands are luxury brands. You have brands like Dior, you have Tag Heuer, you have Hublot, Fendi, Givenchy, and all of it like that. Now, for these brands, like I said, it's not just one thing he's doing. On my screen right now, you can see that he has businesses in wines and spirit, businesses in fashion and leather, minority stakes, and so many businesses when it comes to other activities and all. He has so many businesses he's doing. Now, that is what I'm trying to let you understand. Now, on the scale of Bernard, you might not be able to have so much, or you might not have the capital to fund several businesses. That's the very important fact. Yes, you might not be ready to say, oh, I want to start opening luxury brands or sell luxury items. Yes, financially, you might not be able to carry that, but you can actually emulate some styles or concepts that these people actually have in their business. Now, let's take, for instance, you do sales, a retailer. You can actually borrow the idea of scarcity, because that's what Bernard Arnault does. He sells scarcity. Now, when I say scarcity, what do I mean by scarcity? I mean that when it comes to the items he sells, he doesn't make them in abundance. He doesn't make them so excess. He makes them in a particular quantity for a selected number of persons to have them. So if you can be creative, if he's launching this LVHM perfume, for instance, he's launching the LVHM perfume, he's only going to be launching about, let's say, 2,000 bottles or 1,000 or even lesser, 50 bottles. So it's only 50 people in the entire world that would say they actually have that brand. Now, how do you emulate that into your business? When you're selling an item or you're selling a brand, you can actually bring that scarcity level into your business by selling a particular brand at a quantity. You say, okay, this shirt we're selling currently, we only have it available in 20 pieces. By doing that, you've made people that are your customers understand that this thing is hard to find. 2, it's scarcity. Number 3 thing is that it's a luxury piece, so we don't have them so much. So those are the strokes that you can actually use to emulate better sales in your business. Now, like I said earlier, you don't have to have the capital to run all of this, but in a situation like this, you can borrow their style or you can borrow their concepts. Now, the next I have on my list here, I have Jeff Bezos. But Jeff Bezos, if you don't know, Jeff Bezos is a sin. Yes, it's a sin, but I would allow you for today. You might not know Jeff Bezos, but you know Amazon. That's the biggest e-commerce website in the world currently, in billions, biggest e-commerce website in the world. Left you have his acquisition, on my right you have his investment. Now, what does this make us understand? These people that are actually doing very well financially, not all of them have or own this business completely. Some of them actually have what we call investments. So you can actually, even if you don't have the intensive capital to run up a new business, you can actually invest in an existing business and do what? And make so much sale for yourself. Yes, it's very, very possible. Now, if you're also looking to expand your course when it comes to you can actually try some other businesses or some other brands that are doing currently, they're doing very well. All you have to do is you do your research. Once you're done with your research, you check the profitability of these brands, okay? And then you pull up like, yes, okay, I can invest 200,000, I can invest 300,000. Yes, they have things like investments like that. So if you're looking for businesses that you can invest in, like I said, do your research, gather information as much as possible, and then invest in such businesses. You really don't have to own this business, or you can even co-own the business, like my next person here, Adani. Adani is among the top 10 richest persons in India. You know, India currently ranks as the most populated country in the world. They have beat China by far. I was expecting China, but I was doing a research this morning. I figured that India is currently the most populated Asian country. Now, for Adani, Adani has this empire that he has built in India, which actually solicits the needs of those in India. Standing as the most populated country in the world, definitely he got to understand the things that they use frequently. When it comes to building, they would need cement. When it comes to selling goods and services, because India actually produces a lot of spice, materials, and all of it like that. He's into ports and logistics. If you're looking at traveling to go see your loved ones and all of it, you have airports. And then if you're looking to run your engines or your machines and all, you need renewable energy, you need gas, you need energy and thermal. If you're looking to send money to your loved ones, you need money control. Now, all of these things put together, Adani was able to build this empire and set it up there. And he stands as the top 10 richest persons in India. Now, you might say I've been giving Western examples, but what about this person? This is one of ours, and his name is Aliko Dangote. Now, Dangote did the launching or the opening of his refinery a few months ago, and it was a very superb and wonderful one. People from all walks of life came for it, but I want you to understand something, that he didn't start with the refinery. He had a business that he had started with already. Can anybody help me with the knowledge of any business you think Dangote started with? Some people will tell you sugar, some people will tell you transport, some people will tell you food and beverage or technology. But the truth about the matter is that Dangote did not stop at one particular thing. He was able to expand his territory when it comes to business, and he's doing so fantastically well. Okay, and you can see from whatever he's doing, he's actually meeting the need or the daily need of every single Nigerian. So if you're looking to actually expand your course when it comes to these businesses, Dangote, you can actually borrow the ideas or even invest in his existing companies. Now, another reason why you should not depend on a single income. I want us to have a mental picture. Okay, picture your income as a table. But this time around, picture this income as a table with just a single leg, just one leg. Now, if this one leg that supports this table, if the one leg should break, what do you think will happen to this table? This table would most definitely collapse. But now I want us to picture our income as another table, but this time around, this table with 4 different legs. Now, one of this leg can be your salary, one of this leg can be your food business, one of this business leg can be your clothing business, the other one can be your dispatch business. Okay, if by any chance government gives a decree that private people are no longer allowed to own eateries and all, and then you close down that company, or if your company tells you that your service is no longer needed here anymore, and then they fire you, what will happen to this table? Even if one leg of this table should break, it will most definitely wobble, but this table will still be standing. Now, that's the importance of multiple streams of income. It means that whenever everything is going belly up, whenever everything is just turning upside down, you still have your businesses to actually carry you through those phases. As for us now, currently, Nigerians that are joining today, for us currently in Nigeria, it's not been an easy sale for us. It's been quite a very tough one. But I can tell you for a fact that people that have different businesses, yes, even if they'll be suffering it and all of it, but they're still able to stand. People that have things doing, they're still able to stand financially. And that's the mentality I want us to have. Having one thing cannot solve all of it. You need to, if you're not doing anything currently, you need to work. If you're doing something currently and it's just one thing, you need to augment by doing something else. So if you're going to be looking for an opportunity, I'm going to be introducing us to an online opportunity by the end of the session. Now, the next important foundation for creating wealth today that I have for us is the internet. The internet is the most, I don't know how to explain it, is the most important factor or is the most important tool you need to succeed in this period. I wouldn't just say 2023, because even after 2023, the internet still stands undefeated. Now, you've seen so many trends of people whereby they come out to the internet, they advertise their businesses and they get a lot of sales. You see them building houses, you see them having flashy cars and all of it. And you wonder, what kind of business is this person doing? You cannot underestimate the level of audience or the level of customers you can get when your business is online. Because once you put your business online, you have broken that barrier of that limitation of being seen by the people around you. That's what it means. Imagine you have a brick and mortar store I mean, you have a physical store, you are only limited to those that are passing by, or those that have patronized you before, or those that will refer you to others. Imagine you building your entire life or your entire finance on those particular things. Those are very nitty things. But imagine once your business is on the internet, you have a website, you have an ad online. Now, I'm talking about business. I'm not talking about like big multi-billion dollar business. No, I'm talking about the smallest business that you can think. It could be a tomato seller. Yes, a tomato seller can put up her tomatoes on Jumia, on Konga. Yes, you can actually have those tomatoes branded and neatly kept there. Even on Instagram, sometimes when I'm doing my reeling and all, I get to see businesses that are online. I see businesses on Instagram. You see people that sell tomatoes in basket, and they'd be like 4 people to pack this basket of tomatoes, even all the way to cow meat, even goat meat, even chicken. So it'd be like, okay, cow is about to be killed. We need only 20 people to put money together, and then we'll slaughter the cow and have it sent to different location. I hope there are no vegetarians here, though. Pardon me. Okay, so you have situations like that. So what is your excuse if you have a business? Are you going to say your business is too messy? You know, you have snail sellers on the internet. You have people that sell beans, people that sell yam. Everything is on the internet. When I mean everything, even to healthcare, even to pharmaceuticals, even to your skincare and everything. So if you have a business currently, and your business is on the internet, your business will soon be out of business, and that is the truth. You need to put your business online for people to actually see you, people that actually need your service to see you, and don't limit yourself. If you're a hairdresser and you're saying, okay, how do I do this kind of business? I'm actually selling service, you know, in the business of e-business, we call it, in the space of e-business, we call that e-service. Now, it means you're offering a service to people. It's also a type of business. If I say, as a hairdresser, what do? You put up your business on the internet. You can open an Instagram page, take pictures of those that have your customers that you taking, you've made their hairdo. It could be a barber. You just take pictures of those things and keep updating online, and definitely somebody will see you. When I go to a new location, what do? The first thing I do is restaurants near me. And then Google actually suggests people that have a restaurant business close to me, and that's where I go to eat. But if I don't have any idea of your business, I don't see it online, I will definitely not come visiting, which means you've lost a demographic of audience. You need to understand the importance of this. So if you have any business currently and you're looking to put this business online, here at Rally Academy, we help people to, with the knowledge of how to establish their business online also. Now, there'll be 2 types of businesses in 5 years' time. Businesses that are online and businesses that don't even exist anymore, which means businesses that are completely out of business. I'm going to be sharing with us some most valuable brands that have been able to emulate the idea of putting their businesses online and what they've been able to do for themselves. Now, these particular brands I'm going to be sharing with us are brands that are in $1 billion, not in million, in $1 billion, in billion US dollars. And I'll be sharing with us how they've been able to grow, what they've been able to do, and how they've been able to remain at the spot they are. Now, from number 1 all the way through to number 10, I have different brands, but these brands most times are actually online. But you can see, I want us to take note of number 8. Number 8 brand is Walmart. Now, Walmart is actually a store that sells items, maybe different types of items, from clothing to food to home to accessories and all of it like that. And then we have Amazon. Amazon is an e-commerce site, the biggest e-commerce site currently, and it stands as number 3. This is in 2017. Now I want us to look at 2020. If you check for Amazon, you can see that Amazon actually stands as number 1 most valuable brand. And if you check for Walmart, you can see that Walmart is no longer there. Whereas Amazon and Walmart, they do the same thing generally. They do the same thing. Now, why do you think Amazon was number 1 in 2020? You know, 2020 was a very significant year. So please just give me your response in the chat section. I'm going to be streaming through to see if anybody has the proper answer or the right answer. Why do you think Amazon made it to number 1 most valuable brand in 2020? Okay, yes, coronavirus. Fantastic. Somebody says coronavirus. Yes, coronavirus actually happened in 2020. So every single person was forced to sit at home. Yes, they were all forced to sit at home. The lockdown. Thank you very much. Home delivery system. Fantastic. Yes, very fantastic answer. Now, During the coronavirus, everybody was forced to sit at home. Businesses were all locked down, which means that we're all made to buy whatever we're buying. Where? Online. Yes, everybody had to buy everything they wanted to buy online. Jumia did so well in Nigeria. For Amazon is an international brand. They also did fantastic. Why? Because people actually now started putting up their business on Amazon. So they had more customers for buying and they had more customers for selling. Now, let me give you a very sweet gist that happened. I call it gist though. In 2016, Amazon created a physical store, but they called it Amazon Go, because they believe that AI has actually come to stay. AI means artificial intelligence has come to stay. So they created a fully automated store that has no need for any human operation, which means from the shelving to the merchandising to the cashier to everything where they were all robotic. They were all controlled by robots. Now, in 2020, that same store still remains. So how does this store work? If you want to do any buying or anything you want to do, you walk into the store, the scanner covers your face and says, oh, this person is in the store currently. Then you put in the coin or the money or your card or something of how much you want to buy, and then take the item you want, and then you just going to be debited from your account or whatever card you're using. And then you will see in your cart on your phone that says that you have purchased so and so item. That's how it works. So it's a fully automated store. Now, in 2020, there was this riot that happened after the death of George Floyd. I don't know if you remember George Floyd, the Black American guy that was murdered by the police officer. So during that period, everybody was, after a riot, there's always the people start stealing stuff or people start looting things and all. So they actually did that for the Amazon Go store, forgetting that Amazon Go store is a fully automated store. So they ran into the store, wanted to steal things. In fact, they actually succeeded in stealing things. Some people carried freezers, some people carried TV, some people carried Xbox, PS, and the rest of it like that. By the time they came out of this store, guess what? They got debited. And you could see people's faces like, why am I being debited and all of it? What happened and all of it? Only to find out that by statistics, about 67% of Americans were already registered on Amazon because of the coronavirus and the lockdown. So almost everybody had an account with Amazon. So automatically, for you to open an account with Amazon, your card has to be input in your account. And that was how they got debited. So they paid for the things they got. And some people might say, what about those that did not have any money in their account for the items they stole? Well, in America, they operate a credit system. So definitely you have this waiting for you, but that's about that. Yeah, all of that from the sales aspect and the patronage aspect took Amazon to number one. Then let me show you what happened in 2022. 2022, you can see that Walmart actually came back into business. What do you think happened that they came back to business? They went online. Now, that's the power of putting your business online. You cannot underestimate the number of persons that would see you or the number of customers that will patronize you once your business is online. So if you don't have your business online, please wake up, find a way to do it. If you need us to help you at Rally Academy, we have materials that can give you the guideline on how to put your business online. We have all those materials available for you here in the in the office. If you want it sent to you, it can be done at a cost still, but definitely you can have your business online today and increase your profit potential. Now, with that being said, I'll be introducing us to an online opportunity today. And this online opportunity is something I have done. It's something we actually manage people doing here in Rally Trade. So if you're looking to actually start this journey, this is the best bet for you. This is the best place that you can actually kick off this particular business. And which business is that, or which opportunity is that? The name is e-trading. E-trading. Now, e-trading is as simple as it sounds. Trust me, don't let anybody tell you it's a very complicated type of business. No, it is not. It is very simple. Once you take out the E from this trading, what do you have? Trading. And what is trading itself? Trading in itself is buying and selling. It's the act of buying and selling either goods or what service. Now, once you put the E in this e-trading, you transcend it from the physical to the spiritual. I'm going to be saying a lot of that, so please bear with me or just flow with me. Yes. So you transcend it from the physical to the spiritual. But let's see what e-trading actually means. E-trading is a method of trading financial items such as stocks, commodities, indices, bonds, or even currencies, and other financial derivatives electronically. So once you're able to trade these particular instruments through your mobile phone or your computer system, it means you're doing e-trading. Now, what makes this business unique? Why is Princess introducing this particular business to you today? When it comes to the business of e-trading, your age or your sex does not matter. It means that if you're doing the business of e-trading, even if you're 18 or you're 60 or you're 70, yes, you can actually succeed in this business. In our office at the academy, we have a man, he's as old as 73. Yes, he's 73 years old and he still trades with us here at Raleigh Academy. And we know, everybody knows Baba. He takes the back seat, his chair has a headrest, very fantastic person, and he likes to make jokes. So your age does not matter in this business. Also, your strength does not matter. There is no heavy lifting, there's no strenuous work here. The only thing that actually matters in this business is what your sense. Another reason why this business is unique is because normally, whenever you want to do any business or any work, you need to know people in higher places. If you've ever looked for work before, you will know looking for work is work in itself. If you have somebody that is looking for work out there, please just hug the person and encourage the person, because it is not easy to look for work, especially in Nigeria of today. So in this business, you don't need to know people in high places. As a matter of fact, the only connection you need to succeed in this business is the internet connection. And I'm very aware that the internet is quite affordable for us to get, maybe at the rate of 250, 300, 500, 1,005, depending on your bandwidth, okay? So yes, in the business of trading, the only connection you need is what? The internet connection. Now, there are other benefits I'm going to be sharing with us. Benefits like you can trade at home or for anywhere in the world. You don't need a boss. You don't need an employee. There's no yes, sir here. Yes, ma. I'm in the office today. I'm not in the office tomorrow. No need for office inventories or even capitals. And there is no competition at all. You get to decide how much you're going to make in the financial market. You're not competing with anybody. There's very minimal investments and overhead, unlike starting a new company where you have to look for a shop. You have to look for people that will put the shop in order, you have to tile it, you have to paint, you don't have things like that in this business. And in this business, there's unlimited profit potential for you. So you can decide to make all of the profits in the market. You can decide to swallow the whole market. It is your choice. You can do this business part-time, you can do it full-time, you can trade 24 hours in a day, except the days that the market is not open, which is on weekends, okay? But every other day, you can trade 24 hours at your own leisure. Now, trading at your leisure, what does it really mean? It means at your convenience and make instant profits. And for me, how have I been able to use this particular advantage? So I went to the supermarket to do some purchase. And one thing about me, whenever I'm making my purchases in the supermarket, I like to eat as I'm buying. So if I'm going to buy a bag of chips, I like to just open it and taste it. If I like it, I can buy it more. If I don't like it, I just know I'm not going there again. So I did that particular thing. That was early this year when you had the no cash policy thing and this cashless policy thing. So I did it at the beginning of the year, and there was this particular bank. We all know that bank, orange in color, that refused to work. Their ATM cards refused to work, and it was very frustrating for me. So the cashier told me that, oh, there's this bank everybody has been using, another bank that people have been using, and it's been working. If I can move money there, it's fine. I tried moving money, it wasn't working. So I felt very frustrated that day. I just thought about it. Oh, I know how to get money instantly to that other bank. And then I did that. I went into the market. There was an opening, which is an opportunity for me. I took advantage of that opportunity. I made few trades and I was able to make about 35K from that particular spot at within, let's say, 27 to 30 minutes thereabouts. I called my account manager here at Raleigh Trade because we run a very instant withdrawal system. Contacted my account manager. Hello, okay, I need you to process this for me. And they were able to run it in no time. And I was able to pay for my items and I left with my shoe. That's very high. Now, that's the level of flexibility you get here at Raleigh Trade. That's also the level of freedom you get when it comes to your finance. Now, do you actually think it's possible to succeed in this type of business? A business that has so much pros available for you, so much things you can value from. Do you think it's possible to succeed in this business? Well, you might be asking based on your background, you might be asking based on your knowledge, but trust me, yes, it is very possible to succeed in this business. I'm going to be sharing with us a few examples, and the examples I'm going to be sharing with us are examples of people that have been able to do this business and currently stand as the richest in their field. Now, These examples, I call them textbook examples because they are the people I derive my inspiration from when it comes to the textbook standard. But I'm also going to be sharing with us some examples here at Rally Trade. That's people that have been able to join us here at Rally Trade, what they've been able to do for themselves, even in their own best ways, from the littlest to the best ways. And I'm going to need you to picture yourself in that situation and see how possible it is to succeed in this business. Now, the first example I have on my list, his name is Bill Liptus. Bill Liptus is actually titled the Sultan of Currency. When you hear Sultan of Currency, trust me, it's a very soothing sound in my ear. Imagine being called the Sultan of Currency. It means that when it comes to the decree of currency, to the end of it, you know the A to Z of it. Now, for Bill Liptus, when it comes to knowledge, Bill Liptus actually studied architecture in the university, but he wound up as an e-trader. Now, so for a highly successful e-trader, he did not actually study e-trading. As a matter of fact, he had $12,000 to his name, but the money wasn't in liquid, it wasn't in cash, it was all in stocks, it was all in bonds, it was all in currency. So he needed to bring that money from the spiritual to the physical. But he needed knowledge to be able to get that money. So what did he do? He got to study currencies, he studied exchange, he studied bonds, he studied inflation and all of it within his time. And not just getting the $12,000, he was able to maximize that $12,000 up to $250,000 in the space of about 2 or 3 years thereabouts. So yes, that is very, very possible. And with that, I think he was interviewed by Jack Swagger in the New Market Wizard, and that was where he got to get his he got his own title as the Sultan of Currency. Now, the next example I have is one of my favorite examples. His name is Bruce Kovner. For Bruce Kovner, he did not, it wasn't in the aspect of study, but in the aspect of background. He lost his job due to the death of his mother, and the thing really messed with him so badly that he had a relapse in life. Now, and during the relapse, he became a taxi driver to keep himself afloat financially and all of it, but he knew definitely that was not what he wanted to do. So he was met with the opportunity of the business, that's e-trading business, and he took that particular opportunity at hand by doing what? He didn't even have the money because, yes, he was a taxi driver, just like the way you walk in Lagos State and you see those yellow cab, or you're in Ibadan, you see those red Micra and all of it. If you're in Delta State, is blue. So just like that, he was a taxi driver. And when he heard about this opportunity, he saw the profitability, he saw the possibility in this business, and he only thought about the positive aspect. So he borrowed money in his credit card, started this business with $3,000. That was in 1977. And he was able to raise that $3,000 to about $23,000, raised it to about $47,000, raised it to about $75,000. But unfortunately, he became very, very, very greedy. So yes, even in this business, just like any other business, you need to take note of your psychology, because if you're very greedy, you might end up running into the other side. But if you're very disciplined, if you know what to do, you take advantage of the market, you do it correctly, definitely the sky is the beginning of your limit in this business, yes. So now, long story short, Bruce Kovner actually figured out what he did wrong that made him lose money, because he lost his $75,000 all the way to $28,000, which was a very big blow for him. But like me, I would say as a Nigerian, you would just say, Oriyomi, I don't try, and then carry your money and run away, okay? But what did he do? He sat back down, he got to understand what he did wrong in the business and went about it with a different approach, and he was able to make, in the space of 4 to 5 years, he was able to make about $11 billion. Not million, $11 billion. Stands today as number 6 richest Forex trader in the world, yes. So when you're talking about this business and you're looking at the possibilities that you can get from here, the possibilities is endless. Remember, I said something, you have unlimited profit potential. You get to decide the profit you're making for yourself. You get to decide how much or how far this business is going to go for you. Now, I'm giving you a clean slate and I'm saying, do whatever you want to do. You are definitely going to be the governor or the ordainer of wherever you're going to make in this business of trading. Now, these examples I've shared with us, like I said, they are textbook examples. Yes, I do derive, Yes, I do get motivated by them. Whenever I'm trading, I'm like, yes, I want to be a Bruce Kovner, a female kind of Bruce Kovner, or I want to be titled as, my name is Princess already, so I want to be titled as the Princess of Pounds or Princess of Currency, something like that. Now, I'm going to be sharing with us personal examples here at Rally Trade. So the next phase I'm going to be going to is something quite private, but I was given permission to do that. So it's going to be, it's called the CRM page. That's the Customers Relations Management page. That's why I said it's very important to change your username to your email address, because it's your email address Rally Trade gets to know you as. So please, I'm going to be taking us to these examples of people here at Rally Trade that have been able to join the business with us here, what they've been able to do so far for themselves. And I hope you get to derive that motivation from their story. So stick with me as I take you to the other side.
Okay, so while our facilitator is going to be coming back in a minute, I would want you, if you have not changed your name to your email address, please do so. I can see that we are about 22 participants presently here, and then we have most of us still bearing using our name or different funny names here, like phone names and the likes. Please kindly change your name to your email address. Patrick Unwango, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name well, Osho Jumi and the likes. Please change your name to your email address. Augustine Bright, even if I have a gift to give you right now, I'm not going to be able to do that because you have not changed your name to your email address. If you want to win anything from any of your account managers and from the facilitator, because after this class, she's going to be giving out one or two things, even especially when you're going to be answering questions. Please change your name to your email address. And if you don't know how to do so, send it to me, to the chat. I'm going to be doing that for you. Also, please try to, as much as possible, mute yourself. Try to, as much as possible, mute yourself, and we don't want to see videos and the likes. So change your name to your email address. If you don't know how to do so, send it to me through chat. Someone should do that so that others can actually follow. Thank you very much, and we're going into the class now.
All right, thank you very much very much for that one. Well, if you've not changed your username to your email address, it's very important you do that. What I'm about to show us is very important measures that people have been able to take care at Rally Trade and what they've been able to gather over their period of trading with us. Now, when I say over the period, it doesn't mean it is ended, it's still ongoing. But yes, this is the progress so far. Now, the first example I have here is an example from a woman. Her name is Patience. And the fantastic thing about this I want us to look at is that like Bruce Kovner, you need capital to actually trade in the financial market. You're not just going to jump into the financial market like that. You need capital to use to take trades and make more profit for yourself. Now, for this lady here, she made a deposit. I'm going to be showing us, explaining what these things are. So when you see them concurrently, you would understand what I'm trying to picture. Now, the deposit means that the client has actually put in a certain capital into the account. Then the next thing you see here is the account number of the particular client here at Rally Trade. And the third thing you see on my screen here is the amount the client has been able to fund his account with. And the last thing you have here is the date and the time the the deposit was made. So please just follow me as we move through. Now, for this client, she started this business and she funded with a sum of 500,000, which makes her a VIP clients. Now, when she funded this account with 500,000, she started her business of trading about 6 or 7 days later, because you can see from the data, I have the space from 04 all the way to 13. Now, she started her trading about 6 days later, but have it in mind that she already understood how to trade. She was just looking for a better platform where she can process her withdrawals seamlessly and also enjoy that day-to-day training, so to better her skills in trading. You know, trading is a skill, just like every other skill you have. That you have carpentry, you have tailoring, those are skills. So the more you do get at it, the better you become. So now you can see from this, her first withdrawal was the withdrawal of 400,000 from a deposit of 500,000. She had made a withdrawal of 400,000. Let's go forward. Please hold on. Yeah, and then you have another withdrawal here again from that same capital of 500,000. Please kindly mute your mic, please. I'm trying to do that for you. Let me do that. Okay. Now you can see that there's another withdrawal here of 1.7 million naira from still the same deposit of 500,000 in the interval of 4 days, because 13th to 17th is just 4 days interval. And then we have another redeposit. So here at Rally Trade, depending on what your goal is in the financial market, you can have multiple deposits done in the market based on what your target could be. Now you can see that you have a deposit in here again of 312,000. That was a day after the withdrawal of 1.7 million plus. Okay. Then you have another withdrawal here of 1.3 million from this capital of 312,000, just 2 days after the deposit was made. We have another withdrawal of 58,000 that same day. We have another deposit the next day, 515,000, and then you have a withdrawal 3 days after the deposit of 515,000 of 1.9 million. You have another withdrawal of 163,000, 512,000. You have several withdrawals, but I want us to go to the last withdrawal of the month. Yes, this is 31st, which is the last day of this particular month. That should be in October. Yes, that should be October. So 31st October, this is the last deposit she made in this particular month. But I want you to see how much profit she's been able to make within a space of 1 month. In fact, it's not even 1 month, because if you include the weekend, you include the days that she didn't trade, you include that the fact that she joined the business on the 4th of October. By the time you check it out, you can see that she has made a profit. In profit alone, she has made close to 5 million in profit, and with a deposit of, let's say, 1.something million in total. Now you can see that this is one standard and profitable business that you can make a profit of more than 1,000% within a month. Yes, it is very, very possible. Now, this is just one of my examples. Let's move on to the next example I have here. Now, in this particular client, for this particular client, he joined us, but he kept on asking that he needs a broker that can give him 100% valid trade hints. You know, trade hints, if you're new to the business of trading, trade hints is it's what we give you because this is what we expect that the market does. So the trade hint is being sent to you as a valid trader or as an activated trader with Rally Trade to give you positions that are available in the market, maybe for a news or for the day. So that's what trade hint does. So it's like a guideline that shows you a position that is possible to happen either in a buy or a sell. So that's what we send. So for this client, he took advantage of that particular trade hint, and you can see he joined the business on a Friday. He had zero knowledge about trading, but from the little that he picked from our seminar he came for, that was in Ilorin, he told himself that definitely if this business is like this, I'm definitely going to succeed. And when we sent him the trade hint, he took to it just by attending the seminar that you are here doing now. He took to it and he knew how to do the setup and all of it, which he then went into the market. Now, the Monday of that particular, this is a Friday. If you check your calendar, this is a Friday. And then on Monday, he was given the trade hint. He took a very strong position with a large lot size and was able to make about 800,000 naira from that particular trade alone. So when we came back to the States to now give them more information on how to assess the financial market, was able to make an extra 120,000, which in total from profit from the capital of 70,000, I can tell you for a fact he made 920,000 naira in profits. So is it possible to actually succeed in this business? And do you think it's that intensive? Yes, depending on what you're looking to do. Volume is key in the market. The more you put in the market, the larger the volume or the larger the possibility of you making so much in the business. But if you want to just, okay, I want to use this to just maintain myself or just carry things for a period of time, then yes, you can do that in this business. Now, this is another client. This is another client I have here. I don't know if you can see my screen. Okay. For this client did multiple deposits. Here he started from, you can see he has a deposit done for how much? He has a deposit done for 500,000. I don't know if you can see my screen. This is a 500,000 naira deposit. He made it on the 5th. And then for him, he wanted to understand how to trade. He didn't have any idea on how to trade. He needed better knowledge on the business of trading. And he's a client that values his money so much. So he's like, you know what, let me understand this business before I jump into it. And you can see that it took him 2 months to actually understand how to trade. Some people, it takes them 1 week, some people, it takes them 3 weeks, but he wanted to start as a VIP. So he did multiple deposits. He first deposited 500,000, but his aim was to get 1 million naira. And then that's in capital. He started with 500,000 and then he went at it again, did another 500, which made him 1 million naira. That means he qualified to become a VIP client. As a VIP client, you're getting different type of softwares, you're getting the best trade hints, you're getting one-on-one with the chief market strategist. There's so many values that come with the VIP package. Now you can see his first withdrawal. I don't know if you can see this. His first withdrawal is 10 million naira. You can see he did another deposit. The next withdrawal again, sorry, the first withdrawal was 1 million naira. Then this next time he did another deposit, he did a deposit of how much? 500,000. The next withdrawal was how much? 10 million naira. He did another withdrawal of 500,000, did another withdrawal of how much? 3 million, and kept on withdrawing 3 million, 3 million, 3 million, 2 million, and the rest of it like that. So imagine when your job is just to make withdrawals. Now, I want us to see the difference in the profits that these people are making. For the woman that made 500,000, yes, she was able to withdraw 1 million, and her highest point of withdrawal was 4 million naira. Now, for this man, you can see he made a deposit of 1 million naira, and we got to augment his capital with our bonus. But you can see that he did other deposits, and afterwards he was able to withdraw 10 million naira. He did 3 million, he did 2 million, he did 3 million severally, he did 1 million, and the rest of it like that. Now, what am I trying to let us understand? Depending on what you're looking to get in the market has it for you. In a market that has, in the New York Stock Exchange aspect alone, you have about $18 billion being traded every day with a closing of $40 billion. Now, what do you think your target is that you can get from the market? That's why it was possible for Bruce Kovner to make at least $11 billion in the space of 4 years. So trust me, if you're looking to buy the flashy house, get beautiful things, and you're saying, oh, that money, I need to get that money as soon as possible before I get back to the village and all of it. Trust me, that's not the problem when it comes to the financial market, because yes, there is opportunity for you to take that you can make so much within a short period of time. Now, I want us to notice something about these examples I've shown. If you're just joining us, you're very welcome. Please kindly change your username to your email address. Now, from these examples I've shown us so far, I want you to notice something. Based on their capital, they were able to get a certain result. There is no capital that is too small for you to start up this business and start making profit for yourself. Because in this business, what I can tell you for a fact about these people is that your ICANN is more important than your IQ. Your ICANN is more important than your IQ. So you don't have to be the smartest in the room. You don't have to, your IQ doesn't have to be as high as that of Stephen Hawking. Trust me, as long as you have the will to say, yes, I want to succeed in this business. I don't care what anybody has said so far. I want to actually do so well in this business. Then your opportunity starts now. Now, let me take you through this journey and let's see how it gets you. Definitely, I'm sure that it's going to be a fantastic one for you. So when it starts going good, don't forget to pay me some type and offering. Okay. All right, let's take our first set of quiz for those that will be getting the bonus. Okay. And this is the first set of quiz. The first set of quiz I have from the question 1. I want you to couple your answer and put them in the chat section, because I'll be looking at them to know who I'm going to give the gift to, those that get the answers correctly. Now, for the first question, it says, which of these best describes Rallytrade? Is Rallytrade a financial bank, a broker, or an online financial broker? Number 2 question says, as an online financial broker, Rallytrade gives you access to what? Is it the Alaba market, Nigerian Stock Exchange, or the global financial market? Number 3 question says, which of these is not compulsory to trade in the global financial markets? Office space, internet connection, or electronic device? And number 4 question says, the global financial market is a worldwide marketplace where the financial instruments are being traded through the internet, true or false? Well, just put up your answers. If you can do a screenshot of this question, please do a screenshot. Gather your answers, put them in the chat section. I'll be going through them and I will determine, and that would help me decide who I'm giving the bonus to. All right, fantastic. Now, again, what is financial trading? You know, we talked about e-trading. Now let's look at financial trading. Remember, I said sometimes I'm going to be introducing you to the financial market. I'm also going to be teaching you how to make money from the financial market. So stay with me till the end of this. Well, the word financial trading is a very simple word that covers a world of opportunity. It's an exchange of ownership of value or simply buying and selling of financial instruments. Now, examples of these financial instruments actually include shares, currencies, indices, or even commodities. Now, the only reason why you see them making 3 million, 10 million, 30 million, 15 million from each trade is because you can decide to trade in all of the instruments that are available based on the capital you have in your account, or you can decide to pick one and stick to it. Like for Bill Liptus actually traded only currencies. For Bruce Kopner, futures, bonds, stocks, commodities, he was there. Now, whatever you are deciding to trade on, the total idea is to benefit in price movement, because in the financial market, the only thing you and I can see is price. Now, when I say benefit in price movement, it means you're buying when price is low and selling when price is high. Now, amongst the instruments that are available in the financial market to trade, I mentioned stocks, commodities, indices, and even currencies. Now, amongst all of these, I'm going to be talking about them one after the other so you can have a better understanding of what they are like in the financial market. For stocks, which I have on my screen currently, stocks is an ownership share in a corporation. Each share actually denotes a part ownership, which means that the moment you get to buy a unit of stocks or a unit of share, you automatically become a stockholder or a shareholder. Now, stocks are traded all over the exchanges in the world, but the largest of them all is called the NYSE, which is called the New York Stock Exchange, which I told us earlier that in the New York Stock Exchange, it has a daily opening of about 18 billion US dollars with a closing of 40 billion US dollars. So there's nothing you're looking to trade in the financial market that is not available. Now, examples of these stocks that are available for your trading, you have Amazon, you have Google, you have Facebook, you have Apple, and so on and so forth. Remember, you're buying when price is low and you're selling when price is high, just the way you do your normal day-to-day buying and selling. Now, the next I have on my list, I have the indices. Indices is a group of stocks, which actually makes up an index, which means an index measures the value of a section of stock in the market, and it is computed from the price of the selected stocks. So it means that when different stocks in a particular location, geographical location, is being put together, it's actually called an index. Now, you must have come across things like Dow Jones. Dow Jones actually denotes US 30, which also means that 30 companies in the United States coming together to form an index. Whenever you see Dow Jones, what comes to mind? It means that as traders, have it in mind that this item, this particular instrument is very volatile, but besides that, it is highly profitable. So if you're looking to make the best profit within a very short period of time, I would highly recommend that you move into the trading of indices. Now we have another one, we have NASDAQ, which is actually denoted as US 100. Now what this means is that we have 100 companies in the United States coming together to form a particular index. Same thing I would give as a recommendation of Dow Jones when I said it's very volatile. Yes, US 100 also is very volatile. You need a lot of capital to trade it, but it is highly profitable. Now they have the next on my list, which is called commodities. Commodity is a basic goods used as commerce, and when it comes to commodity trading, commodity is most often used as an input for production of goods or production of services. Now, in the financial markets, when you have commodity, you have it actually categorized into 3 major parts. You have metals, you have energies, and you have agri-produce. Metals, energies, and you have agri-produce. Now, when you see these particular commodities in the financial market, have it in mind that it is not for children, it's not to be played with, because for you to trade these things, you actually need the knowledge to understand how they work, okay? Also, you need the volume to trade this particular instrument. Now, for the aspect of metals, what does metals mean? Metals are quite volatile when it comes to trading because they have sentimental swings. Now, for metals, you have metals like gold, you have metals like silver, you have metals like palladium, you have metals like platinum. If I give you an opportunity to trade any of these metals, which would you trade? Please let me know in the chat section. Which metals would you like to trade? Well, for me, I would like to trade in gold. Why? Because when you talk about gold, what comes to mind? Federal Reserve. And also gold stands as an alternative currency to what? To the US dollar. So having information that controls gold is quite easy to get than getting the information of palladium. That's another thing you should have in mind. Now, the next I have on my list is energies. When you talk about energies, we categorize it into crude oil WTI, which means crude oil West Texas Intermediate. And then you have crude oil Brent. And then you also have natural gas. Although natural gas stands here as naturally produced, but when it comes to gas itself, gas is actually the end product of crude oil. When you do all of the, processing, gas stands as the end product of crude oil. Now, for crude oil, you can actually trade it in the financial market, but also it is very, very volatile and you need a lot of volume to trade it. But when it gives profit exponentially. Now, the last on my list I have here is the agric produce. Agric produce is quite easy to trade because the country that actually produces the higher volume or the highest volume of this produce gets to determine the price of this in the financial markets. Yes. Now, for agric produce, whenever you want to trade any of them, you need to concern yourself with the news that actually affects these countries. Let's take, for instance, the largest producers of corn, which is United States of America currently. If US has if there's a tornado or there is if there's a tornado or there's an earthquake and it affects the largest corn farm in USA, what do you think will happen to the price of corn? It will definitely go up because the supply has reduced. Now, these are the things that actually affect these items in the financial market. So if you're looking to trade these items in the financial market, you need to concern yourself with the news that controls the country that produces these things in higher quantity. Can anybody tell me the country that produces coffee or cocoa? Okay. Just write your answers in the chat section. I'll definitely go through it. Then we have the last on our list, which is the most traded of them all. It is called currency in itself. Now, what is currency? Currency is a bill of exchange that serves as a legal tender, having a purchasing power and empowered by the government of a nation. For what? For third-party payment. When it comes to currency, currency can be used for payment of debt, can be used for payment of goods, payment of services in a particular jurisdiction, which means currency is an identifier of a particular nation. If I show you the Naira, what comes to your mind? Nigeria. If I show you, I don't want to say dollar because we have New Zealand dollar, you have Australian dollar, you have Canadian dollars, so we have different types of dollars. So if I show you the Benjamin, what comes to mind? Okay, now what makes us understand that currency is the largest? Because we have exchanges all around the world for especially developed economies in the world. Now, when it comes to currency trading, it is the most traded instrument in the entire world. But even at that, have it in mind that it is not all currencies that are very profitable. Some of them are slow, some of them are very quick. Now, among the most traded currencies in the world, I have the 7 big ones, which is the ones you're seeing on my screen. You have the US dollar, you have the euro, you have the GBP pounds, and the likes of it. Now, whichever one you want to trade, have it in mind that currency trading doesn't work like other types of trading. And I'm going to show us what I mean by that. Now, how does currency trading actually work? Unlike every other type of instrument, like the stocks, like the commodities, like the indices, where you get to either buy or sell one, when it comes to currency trading, you need to trade one against another. So when you look at currency trading, you're looking at two different instruments or two different instruments being traded. Now you have Euro and you have USD, like you have on my screen. Now, what does this mean? Whenever you see these two together, have it in mind that it's in pair because it's in two. And then you have Euro USD. Have it in mind that the first is called the base currency and the second is called the quote currency. The first currency is called the base currency. The second currency is called the quote currency. Now, in a situation like this, because Euro is higher than dollar, I have equal to 1.13411. What does this actually mean? It means that for me to actually get $1, 1 euro, how many dollars do I need? Because euro is higher than dollar, for me to actually get 1 euro, how many dollars do I need? I need $1.3411 to get a single euro. Let's bring this example to Nigeria. For you to get $1, how many naira do you need? Well, that's you to tell me though. Now, when it comes to currency trading, have it in mind that you can either buy or sell, but they must be in what? In pair. And the pair is always in two. You can't see currencies in three, you can't see it in four, you can't see it single. You always see them in what? In pair, which is two. Now, what is then being traded? What is traded? In the market, you actually need money to trade. And in the financial market, price is equal to money. So you need your capital to trade. The only thing you can see is the price. And whenever price move, whether it's buying or it's selling, if you're in the right path, that price is equal to what? Money for you. So you need money to get money. Now, let me give us a practical example of the types of trade we have. We have two types of trade in the financial market. We have the buy trade and we also have the sell trade. And when you hear the buy trade, what comes to your mind? It means to buy and you profit when price goes up. When you sell, you profit when price goes down. Let me give you a practical example of a day-to-day of what a buy trade looks like. In March 2020, $1 was equal to 380 naira. And from what you can see here, if you had about 38 million naira at hand, what you could have done is that you would have been able to buy what's it called? Dollar. Now, if I have 38 million and I want to buy dollar, how much will I now that equate to? It will equate to $100,000 because at the rate of 380 naira per dollar times 38 million naira, what I'll be having in dollar is what? $100,000. Now, because I work with Rally Trade, I work with Rally Academy, I always get first-hand information when it comes to exchange. I always definitely get first-hand information. And then somebody tells me, Princess, dollar is about to go up. If you know what to do, do it. And then I quickly take my 38 million naira at the rate of 380 per dollar and I change it into dollars. By doing that, in August 2020, dollar actually went up. Dollar went up from the value being $1 being 380 to $1 being how much? 480 now. Now, if I sell that particular dollar that I have at hand, I sell that $100,000 that I have at hand, immediately what I'll be having, I'll be selling it at 480, not at 380. So what I'll be having at hand with me will be 48 million naira. I don't know if you understand how I did this, but for me, I'll say it is spiritual. Now, remember that dollar was 380 to $1. Now, dollar has actually gone up from 380 to being how much? 480, which means if you're looking at it per naira, it has gone up by 100 naira, just by 100 naira. The only reason why I was able to change that and make 48 million naira in total was because of the volume I'm changing. Now you can see from this that I was able to make a profit of 10 million naira. If you check it from 38 million, it moves to 48 million, which means my profit is how much? 10 million naira. The only reason why I was able to make 10 million naira in profits, have it in mind, is because I had a larger volume at hand. Which means if I had 3.8 million, I would have made only 1 million in profit. If I had 380,000, I would have made maybe 100,000 in profit. Now, what I'm trying to let you understand is that in the financial market, volume is key. And that's a typical buy trade. Now, let's look at a sell trade. In August 2020, $1 was equal to 480 naira. Remember, I had $100,000 at hand, and then I now sold the $100,000 at hand, and then I have 48 million naira. Now, in Rally Academy, somebody gives me an information. Hi, Princess, dollar is about to go down. If you know what to do, do it. By September 2020, what did I do? Dollar actually went down from being 480 to being 430. Then what did I do? I had to now buy back that dollar. I bought back that dollar at a lower cost. Now, buying back that dollar at a lower cost, and I'm buying the worth of $100,000. Immediately I do that, I'll be needing only 43 million to buy back that same $100,000, not more the entire 48 million, which means I get to save up to 5 million naira. Now, if you look at this, you might say, oh, how did she get to do it? I would say spiritual, but definitely I'll be showing you how I was able to make that. But before I do that, I'll let you understand that in the financial market, there are 4 types of traders. You have the day traders, you have the swing traders, you have the position traders, and then you have the investors. I'll be explaining that going forward also. Now, in the market, you buy, and when you buy, you profit when price goes up. If you sell, you profit when price goes down. Now, the $1 million question is that at what point do you know when to buy, or at what point are you supposed to sell? This is where people have been getting it wrong. People have been struggling. So people will say, oh, I've done this business before. It was a terrible experience, Princess. I don't want to do this business again. Trust me, we're going to do it the right way if you give me the opportunity to show you how it is being done. Now, I'll be taking the second set of quiz. So please, this is for those I'll be getting the software from me by the end of this class. Now, the first question goes, which of these is an agro commodity? US 30, CHFJPY, or wheat? Which of these can be classified under metals as a financial instrument? Cocoa, silver, or oil? Currency pairs comprises of base currency and quote currency, true or false? Which of these can be referred to as a basket of stocks? Euro USD, GBP JPY, or US 500? How many currencies make a pair? And the last question says, which of these can you make more money from? Currency pairs, indices, or none of the above? Well, for those that have the answers, please kindly do a screenshot, answer all of this, and then give me the response in the chat section. I'll really definitely go through them by the end of this class. Now, let's look at how price actually translates to money in the chat. Let's look at how price translates to money in the chat. Okay. This particular chart that are here, this particular chart that is here currently, I don't know if you can see my screen. This is called, this particular thing you're seeing is called the chart, and it consists of both price, time, instruments, and candles. Some people use lines. I prefer to use the candle. And then you can see from here that the market is actually taking a trajectory, which means the market is going to a particular place. Don't let this scare you off. Please just pay attention to me. I'm going to be showing you what this actually means. Now, from this point here, from point A all the way to point B, you can see that the market has been going down. In the market, we call this sell trade, or we call it downtrend. Okay, now from this point A to point B, can you tell me how many times the market has moved? If you're counting per candle, you can definitely not know how many times price has moved. But I can tell you that with my software, price has actually moved 961 points. Now, what does this mean? What does 961 points mean to you? How does this translate to money to you? In this particular instrument of Euro USD, if I'm taking a sell trade at one standard lot is equal to $10 per movement, which means every single movement that the market takes, it means I am making $10. And $10 in accumulation times 961 pips means that I'll be making in a month spread of $9,610. This is how possible, and this is not just possible, this is actually achievable in the financial market. I shared some examples with you, especially the example of Madam Patience, the lady that made about 5 million plus 6 million plus in the financial market within the space of October 4 all the way to October 31st. So yes, it is very, very possible to make $9,610 in profit in a month just by trading currencies. Now, have it in mind that the market can either go different directions. The market can either go up. When market goes up, we call it uptrend. When the market goes sideways, we call it neutral. When the market comes down, we call it downtrend. But whatever direction that price is going, or whatever direction the market is going, make sure you are in the right direction so you can be making profits. Have it in mind also, I'm going to put this disclaimer. Whenever you see that the market is neutral, in the financial market, we call it a ranging market. Whenever you see that the market is ranging, please don't take a trade except you've done your analysis, your what's it called, your technical analysis. Please don't take a trade. Wait for the market to pick a direction it's going, because we call it a ranging market. It means that the market hasn't decided which place is going next, so you don't get cut off the market. Now, the first asset you actually need to do very well in this market, the first thing you actually need that stands as a key importance to do well in this business of trading is knowledge. Like I said earlier, I talked about Maya Angelou. I said the more you know, the better you do. Now, when it comes to knowledge, knowledge in the financial market is shared in 3 different aspects. We have it in the technical aspect, we have in the fundamental aspect, and we have in the sentimental aspect. If you actually have these 3 key things under the bracket of knowledge, definitely you can make so much profit for yourself. And I'm going to be explaining this one after the other. I need you to please pay attention to what I'll be saying, because this was the particular session that the man that made 800,000 from the 70,000 deposit, this was the class he attended, and he was able to make that for himself. So yes, there is a lot for you to actually get by the end of this class. Now, let me take the first on my list, which is the technical analysis. A practical example of what technical analysis is. I step out of my house in the morning and about to go somewhere. And then I notice that the weather is cloudy. I can feel the breeze. I can feel dust and everything is flying up and down. What comes to my mind immediately? Rain is about to fall. If it's very important, I pick up my umbrella or I take my car. If it's not important, I can sit back and wait for the rain to fall. But how did I know that rain is about to fall? Because I have seen over a period of time an occurrence of this particular thing. So I know that when I see the dark clouds and I see wind and I feel that sand and rush of breeze everywhere, I know what to expect because I have seen it within a period of time as an occurrence, and this is what I need to expect. Now, in the financial market, there are some occurrences that you get to see that makes you know as a pro trader that this is what I should be expecting next. Now, according to the London Academy of Trading, technical analysis actually means the study of past market action to help us determine future or predict future market direction. Now, let's take a practical example of what that actually looks like in the financial market. You can see from my screen here, I have price going up, which means if you are taking a buy trade, you'd have made profit from that price going up. Now, from price going up, you can see I have a red line that I've set as a margin. Okay, can you see that margin? Now, I've set that red line as a margin, and then you can see that price has actually gone up to a point where price has attempted to break my margin the first time. What price was unable to break it. As you can see, it came down for a period of time if you follow my cursor, and then price attempted to break it again the second time, but was unable to break it. At that point in time, as a trader, when you see such kind of happening, know that it's an opportunity to sell, because as price has rejected that particular zone, has been rejected that particular zone up to 2 times, you sell because price is about to what? Come down. As you can see, price actually went down. Now, when you want to take a trade like this, make sure you sit with your electronic device, because even if the market is going to sell, it's not going to sell for a long period of time. Okay, now let's take another example that I have here. This is a trade on oil. And as you can see, price has been coming down for a period of time. Now, price has been selling. That's what you call it. You call it a sell, or you call it a downtrend. Now, price, you can see where I put my margin. Price has been trying to break that margin. It tested it the first time, was unable to break it. Price came again and tested it the second time, was unable to break it. As a trader, when you see such kind of occurrence, what you do next is that you buy, because price is about to go up. When price has been rejected at a support zone up to 2 times, it's an indication that you are supposed to what? You're supposed to buy, because price is about to go up. Although I don't have the full chart on my screen, but you can see price has started to go up. Now, let me take my next example, and I want you to actually answer it this time. So I'm going to be checking the chat section, and I'm going to be making sure that you have your response correct for me. Now, you can see that price is going up from this point all the way to that point, and price has gotten to my margin. I don't know if you can see my margin. Price has actually gotten to that point. Price tested it the first time, attempted to break it. Price tested it again the second time, attempted to break it, and price tested it again the third time. So you can see that there are some times where the situation, price can test it multiple times, up to 3 times. Now, at this point, what do you do as a trader? Please give me the answer at the chat section. I'm watching current. You sell. Thank you very much, Marvin Adeoba. Fantastic answer. You sell because price will decline. Fantastic. Oh, I have so much response. You sell. Thank you so much. If you had sold at this point here, at this third attempt here, you would have made profit. And you can see price has actually gone down. You did fantastic. It means that you really understand what I'm saying, and I'm highly impressed. Now, let's take another example and see if you're going to catch this one. Now, price has been selling over a period of time, but you can see that price has gotten to where my margin is, which is called the support zone. It has tested it the first time, was unable to break it. Price came back again to test it. You know, sometimes price has coconut head. Then price tested it again the third time. Can you see this? As a trader, what kind of position do you take? What position do you take? You buy. Thank you very much. Emmanuel, thank you. Shupo, thank you. Fantastic. Woo, everybody is, I like this. Everybody is on fire. Okay. You take a buy trade because price is about to go up. Let's see if it actually happened. Yes, price went up. That's a fantastic opportunity. But if you don't understand this technical analysis and you see an opportunity like this, you would either miss it or take the wrong trade. And that's why people are saying, oh, I entered the trade, they asked me to do this, and then I lost money. These are the opportunities you have to look out for. These are the technical aspects you have to look out for. Once you know these things, it can't be taken away from you. Remember, I said you're going to learn a lot. There's a lot to be learned. Okay, now that's about it when it comes to technical analysis. Now let's look at fundamental analysis. When it comes to fundamental analysis, it studies the effect of political, social, economic, and even environmental conditions of a country, which means when it comes to the demand and supply of that country, it gets to emulate it into its own form. Now, in the aspect of fundamental analysis, we have something called the news. News are being categorized into 4 major parts. You have the news on growth, you have the news on inflation, you have the news on central bank, and you have news on employment, different sectors of news. And this news actually come out at different points in the month or different points in the day. Now, how does this news actually work? This news actually carry out the event that is happening and also gets traders to determine the direction of the market. If the US in the aspect of employment is supposed to employ about 500 laborers or 1,000 people, but they actually underemploy, it is bad for the currency. And as a trader, you sell. When you do very well as a trader, you do what you know what to do. When it comes to those instruments that are concerning that particular country, you can trade them and make profit for yourself. How do you get this news? I know you might be asking. Well, Rally Academy has all this packed for you once you come into the system. Now we have the next analysis, which is called the sentimental analysis. How does it work? This type of financial analysis actually focuses on identifying and measuring the overall psychology of the state of what? Of participants in the market. So it's the psychological state of how traders are in the market that this gets to emulate its news on. Now, it means that whenever you have the most people doing a particular thing, you take that same action. Like from my screen, you have Euro USD FX, you have 72% of people buying, and you have 27.8% of people selling. What do? You buy. It's not a time to be brave. It's not a time to say, oh, I had a dream and my grandmother said I should buy. Trust me, when it comes to this sentimental analysis, whatever you have the most participants in the market doing is where the market will go. How many of us enjoy our pounded yam like this? If you do enjoy your pounded yam like this, please give me a wave and say, Shade from Ibadan, I like my pounded yam like this. Florence from Akwa Ibom, I like my pounded yam like this. Pelumi from Ado Ekiti, I like my pounded yam like this. Please just do that and let me check it. Okay. But if you enjoy your pounded yam like this, please just answer very delicately, yes, I am here. So I'll tell the difference of the people and then I'll get to know who I'm giving my softwares to. So if you enjoy the physical pounding one with sweat and all of this, oh, Hosea from Abuja, you like the pounded yam. Don't worry, I have your location. So I'm definitely sending you the other type of pounded yam. Okay, now why I'm showing this to us is that here at Rally Trade, in all of our journey and teaching new people, bringing in new people to the business of trading, we've gotten to understand that something also stands very valuable in the business of trading, and that is software. When it comes to the asset of creating wealth for trading, software stands as the number 2 important thing that you need in this business. Now, Rally Academy, we've created about 17 different software, but to you today, I've brought about 3 for you to use to augment your trading business. Remember, I said I'm going to be giving some things for free. 2 people will be getting free software, and I'll be getting 2 other persons getting trading bonus. Okay. Now, the first software I have here, like I said, we have 17, but I brought the best 3 for you to make use of today. And the first software I have here is called the Fresh Pips Trading Software. How does this work? For those that are looking to trade into currencies, remember I mentioned the types of traders we have early. Now, these are day traders. They capitalize on small price movements. Now, for the day traders, I would definitely recommend that you get this Fresh Pips Trading Software. If you're looking to trade in currencies, which is not so heavy in the market, I'll be asking or recommending that you get the Fresh Pips Trading Software. This gives you an indication to either buy or sell. As you can see from my screen, the market has given a command to buy. And if you had bought, you would have definitely made profit because price did go up. And then if you are taking a sell trade, because the market gave a command of sell, if you are taking a sell, you would have made profit because the price went down. So you can see there's another indication to buy, but whichever position you're taking that the market is giving you, you are gathering pips, you're gathering points, you're making money. Now, the second one I have here is called the Trend Profit Maker. A trend profit maker is for those that are swing traders and position traders, which means swing traders are those that stay in the market for 2 to 3 days. Position traders are those that stay in the market for weeks, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or let's say a month. Yes, for the swing traders and position traders, I highly recommend this one for you. And also for those that will be trading instruments like indices, instruments like stocks, please, I'll highly recommend the trend profit maker for you. Now, what this does is that it gives you an indication to either buy or sell, and these trades actually stay in the market for a longer period of time. You can see from the green, the blue I have here, you have it accumulated in my terminal points about 3 places, which means that it's an indication to what to buy for a very long period of time, because price is about to what? Go up. So this is going to be for some special people. Those that answered my question correctly, I'll be giving only one person from the second phase of my question. Only one person will be getting the trend profit maker. And then the most favorite of them all for me is the Breakout Pro Max strategy software. Now, how does this work? It's very simple. It's very easy, very understandable. In the market, remember I told you something, the only thing you are limited to seeing is price, okay? You are limited to seeing the instruments you're trading, the, what's it called, the market watch, and also the time. That's based on how you want your software to be set, time. Now, for the Breakout Pro Max strategy software, how does it work? It gives you an opportunity to either buy or sell by also giving you an entry price and the number of times that you're supposed to stay. Remember, I showed us the first chart where I said 961 pips. Yes, this one actually gives you the number of pips at which you should stay in the market, which means once you add the number of pips to your entry price, it automatically gives you what? Your exit price. So this is something I want you to actually have. I'll be giving only one person will be getting this for free today. Only one single person. Well, with that being said, the main or the 2 greatest assets for creating wealth, or the 2 greatest assets in the business for to succeed with in the business of trading, you have knowledge and you have software. With these 2 key things, definitely you can succeed in this business. Now, how do I start? How do I start? Well, we have classes available for you. This class you are attending currently is the Forex Mastery Program class. Now, for those that are looking to start off in this business, you can either start with the first classes we have if you're new to the business of trading, which is called the Classic Financial Trading Program. But if you're already a trader and you're looking to advance your knowledge, I would ask that you attend the advanced class. Now, for you to attend this class, you can either attend online, which we have every 10 a.m. and we have every 10 a.m. Mondays and Tuesdays only. 10 a.m. Mondays and Tuesdays only. If you want to come to this class physically, we have offices in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, and Ibadan. You can walk into any of our offices and have these classes taken for free, as long as you are a client registered with us. Now, in these classes, I'll be taking the financial market. I'll be introducing to the financial market, the fundamental analysis, how to do technical analysis, how to understand sentimental analysis, introduction to money management, how to trade profitably. Yes. How to know your risk management in trading, because I'm not going to lie to you and tell you it's going to be merry all through. I want to let you understand that, yes, there are some days that might be a little dicey, but how to actually make those other days that are better cover up, okay? That's the reality of it. I'm also going to be teaching you how to develop a trading business plan. You can't just jump into the market and say, I want to trade. You need a plan. You need to know how much you're making. You need to set a target for yourself, okay? Now, these are the things I'll be taking in that particular class. Now, how much will this class be for? It's one class that is so equipped that if you attend this class, you will definitely be making about 100 to 1,000% of your own capital by the end of the month. Like if you're starting this class with us now, what is today's date? Today's date is this is 16th of August. If you're starting this class by the end of August, you should be looking at getting 50% of your capital in full. Yes, no matter how much your capital is, 10 million, 30 million, 20 million. I was just joking. Okay. All right. So if I can get in the chat section, if I can get about 5 people tell me that, if I can get 5 people agree that, yes, I'm going to pay $50 for this course, $50 for this course, I'm going to go ahead with it. If I get 5 people tell me $50, yes. Oh, I have one, $50. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Mr. Peter. Okay, I have another one. That's $250. Let's see. Oh, $50. Okay. Marvin Adeoba. Yes, fantastic. Thank you so much. Somebody wrote $5,000. Well, we'll discuss later. Okay. All right. Well, with your faith in this course and what you've said so far, I'll be taking this course absolutely free for every single person. Yes, this class is absolutely free for you. But for you to actually get this course for free, I need you to do 3 simple things for me. Number 1, I need you to open an account with us here at Rally Trade, which means you just have to log on to www.rally.trade and have the registration done. It won't take longer than 1 minute. It's very simple. If you've received an email already, which means you've already pre-registered for this course, fantastic. Please click on activate account. Is very important because that's how we can communicate with you. If you don't know how the procedure goes, it's not a problem at all. You can chat me up on WhatsApp. I'll be sharing my number with you, or chat your account manager to show you how the procedure is being done. All right, then the next thing I'll need you to do is fund your account. Funding your account means that you're putting in your startup capital. This is how much I'm looking to start my business with. Now you're transferring it from your own account. Please kindly don't transfer it from another person's account. Transfer from your account because the name has to tally with the name on your ID card, which takes me to the next thing I'll need you to give me. Submit an ID card, do a screenshot, do a snapshot, forward it to me on WhatsApp, or so forward it to your account manager. And then we have you activators as soon as possible because I want you to start trading as soon as tomorrow. In fact, I want you to join training on Thursday and then trade with me on Friday. It's going to be a fantastic one with you. Any of these ID cards are very acceptable. We have the driver's license, national ID, voter's card, or international passport. Any of these can actually suffice because we need it as a means of authentication for your account, and we need to know that you are above 18. That's the only way we can know you're above 18. Yes, it's very important. Now, normally when you join us from our website without even attending our programs, you get a 50% bonus deposit added to your account, which means any capital you fund your account with, you'll be getting 50% added to it. But for today, I was giving, I'm feeling very, very generous. And today I'll be giving 123% nyafu bonus to every single person that has joined us today. So if you funded your account with 500,000 naira, just know that 500,000 plus will be added to your trading accounts. Now, how much do you need to kick off this business? I can see, oh, some people are still sending me how much they would pay. Okay, fantastic. Okay, well, for you to actually kick off this business, the first account we have available for you is the basic package. Now, the basic package actually goes for a funding of 70,000 with a 50% bonus. It gives you access to attend the classic financial trading class, which is on Mondays and Tuesdays. But I'm saying for today, you can actually start the basic package with a sum of 30,000 naira, and I give you 100% bonus of that 30,000, which means in total you have about 60,000 naira to kick off your business. Now, the second package we have here is the standard package. Now, at the standard package, you can even start trading currencies at this particular package. Now, the standard package goes for 100,000 naira with a 50% bonus, but I'm saying for today, only for today alone, you can get the standard package at 50,000 naira, get 123% of that added to your capital, okay? You get access to the classic class on Monday. You also get Fresh Pips trading software. That's the first one I told us about. The software I told you that is for those that want to currency trading. Yes, that one is available for you. You get trading indicator, about 4 different ones in a day. You get 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and then you also get other trading in the analysis. Then we have the next on our list, which is called the classic package. The classic package goes for 200,000 naira with a 50% bonus added to it. But I'm saying for today, only for today, if you want to hook up with the classic package, you fund your account with 100,000 naira. I add another 123,000 naira, 23% to that 100,000 naira, and then you have a lot more to take advantage of the market with. And this particular level, you can attend the post-classic financial trading class, which is an advanced class for those that already know how to trade and you're looking to make so much from the financial market. At this package, you get about 6 different trade hints. You get 3 in the morning by 8 a.m. and you get 3 in the afternoon by 12 p.m. Okay. And then we have the next on our list, which is called the premium package. Now, at this premium package, I always enjoy this package because this premium package gives you an opportunity to do so much, even with the little you have. Now, the premium package goes for 500,000, but for today, only for today, you can get the premium package for 200,000 with 123% bonus added to it. Now, at this premium package, you can become a swing trader, which means you can keep your trades on for 2 to 3 days in the financial market. Also, I'll be giving you the trend profit maker. That's for those that will be trading in indices. Yes, you can start playing with indices from this level. Also, you'll be giving access to attend the beginners class, the advanced class. You'll be getting other trading indicators, about 21 different trading indicators, and I'll be giving you that software, which is the trend profit maker software, to augment better trades for yourself. Next on our list, I have the luxury package one. The luxury package one goes for 1 million naira with a 50% whooping bonus added to it. But I'm saying for today, only today, you get a bonus of 123% added to the 300,000, which means that you'll be getting 600,000 naira plus. If you ask me, that's the beginning of a VIP, because cumulatively, my capital with your own, your capital and my own bonus together pushes you to that level. Now, at this level, we can start discussing on percentage you can be making from every single trade. You can start creating and setting a target for yourself and see how much you can make within a week, within a month, and then cumulatively how much you've made within a period of time. Now, at this particular package, is the luxury package. For you to get this bonus, you need to fund your account today to get that particular bonus of 123 to augment your capital. Now, we have the luxury package, which goes for 1 million naira. This 1 million naira, it's the standard for the luxury package. And with that, you get the 50% bonus. But we're saying for today, to get the bonus of 123% that expires today, you can actually fund your account with 500,000. You have 500,000 plus added to it, which means you'll be getting 1 million plus in the financial market. Trust me, you can do so much with 1 million plus in the financial market. It is very, very exciting. You can trade conveniently. You can stay longer in trades. You can take multiple positions. You can trade with a larger lot size with 1 million naira in the financial market. So yes, if you're looking to actually make do with the best in a very short period of time, yes, this is the best, one of the best for you. And then for my VIPs in the house, yes, I saw so many people writing, okay, I just saw one person write 5,000, that I guess was an error, but I don't take errors like that, because yes, definitely you have to fund your account with $5,000, but that's okay. Now, for the VIPs in the house, I have a package for you. As a VIP, you're getting one-on-one mentorship with the Chief Market Strategy. As a VIP, you're also going to be trading with me personally. Sometimes I get to share my trades with you. Also, you'll be getting over 21 different analyses. You'll be getting indicators. You'll be getting all of the software. You'll be getting Breakout Pro Max software. You'll be getting the Trend Profit Maker software. You also be getting the Fresh Pips Trading software and every other software we have available. As a VIP, when you come to our office, you'll be given latte, you'll be giving coffee, you'll be giving latte. As a VIP member, you get your own trading room with a very big screen to actually see the market live, 3D or HD. Okay, as a VIP member, you get to schedule your own classes based on your own convenience or based on your availability. You schedule that with your account manager. As a VIP, you there's a lot of benefit that comes with the VIP. You can even trade with me as a VIP. Yes, you can trade with me as a VIP. Okay, so these are the perks that come with all of our package. Which one will you be doing today? Just let me know. Definitely, I will be sharing with you all of the benefits you can get with all of this trading. We can talk more at length. Now, these are the account numbers you can use to make your funding. These are the first three. The first three are the Naira account. So here at Rally Trade, we have different type of payment platforms. We have the Naira account. Naira account means that you're funding your account in Naira, you're trading in Naira, and you're withdrawing in Naira. We also have the dollar account, which means that you're funding your account in dollar from a domiciliary account, you're trading in dollars, and then you're withdrawing in dollars. Okay. And then we have the final one, which is called the RX account. The RX account means that you already have knowledge in trading in dollars, but you don't have the domiciliary account. What do? You fund your account in Naira. We do the exchange. We work with CBN rate because we're a regulated broker. So we'll work with the CBN rate, do an exchange of that Naira to dollars. That's whatever the rate will be in dollars. We'll do it in dollars. You trade in dollars, and when you want to withdraw, we use the exchange rate of the CBN, and then you make your withdrawals in Naira. So that's what the RX account is about. Whatever one you're looking to do, if you have more questions to ask, you can either ask me or ask your account manager. Definitely, I'll be sharing the contact with you. Now, once you click on Once you click on activate account, if you have gotten our email by now, you'll be seeing this page is called the client office. Now, in this particular client office, you get to manage all of your activities in the market. Manage in the sense that you can become a partner with us, which means you are going to introduce new businesses to Rally Trade. Once they're trading, you're making money. It's a very interesting program that you can actually partake in. I am the partnership manager here at Rally Trade. So yes, you can send me a message on WhatsApp and we discuss more on that if you want Rally Trade to come to your location. Yeah, and you can do your deposits from this particular client office. Also, what you have to do is click on deposit, put in the account you want to deposit in, because we have multiple types of accounts here. Click the bank you want to use as the payment platform, and also put in the amount you want to deposit. Same as your withdrawals, you can do your withdrawals from your client office. You go to your client office, you put in your email address and your password, it takes you there. You click on withdrawals, click on the account that has the money you want to withdraw, okay? Put in the amount that is there. Don't just put in a spiritual amount that you say, oh, 500,000. If it's not there, it's not come out. So put in the amount that is there, okay? Click on withdraw and the money is in your account. This is how you move money from spiritual to physical. Don't forget to put in your offering. Don't forget at all. Okay, so why should you trade with Rally Trade? First of all, your capital is withdrawable at any point in time because you need to fund your account to have access to these classes, to get access to the software and everything. But if you join the business and you seem like, oh, it's quite difficult, it's not what you bargained for, no problem. Your capital is withdrawable at any point in time. You'll be educated before you even start trading. You can practice on your demo accounts before you go on your live account. Also, we have traders room for mentorship and development. If you come for the classes physically, we have traders room. We have live classes that you can take your trades in. Yes, we have live classes where we get to take trades in class. You have bonuses to boost your trade. We'll be giving trading softwares to augment your experience in trading. And also you get daily trade hints. As a VIP, you get about 20 different trade hints on WhatsApp, on Telegram, on email, even on any platform. You get so much trade hints that you might not even know what to do with all of them. But yes, it is a fantastic reason why you should trade with us, because we've reduced our risk management and we've created a risk management system to make sure that you get to enjoy your experience with us. Also, why should you trade with Rally Trade? We have different classes available for you. If you still need this class done again, you can come for our physical class every Thursday and Friday at Bright House. Or if you're in Port Harcourt, you can attend it at City View Plaza. If you're in Abuja, Casina House. If you're in Ibadan, Owade House. So we have these classes available for you. Also, this is our office location. We have local premises all over Nigeria that you can actually walk into and have setups done. You can get more information. This is our Lagos office. This is our Port Harcourt office. This is our Abuja office, and also this is our Ibadan office. I'm sorry I'm moving so quickly. All the information will be given to you by your account manager. As long as you're a client with us, you get first-hand information of every single thing related to the financial market. Well, this is my contact. My name is Ugbo Princess. I've been your host so far for today, and my number is 09122073215. This is my email address, princess.ugbo@rally.trade. Now, it's very important that if you're depositing today, you send me your proof of payment, or you send your account manager your proof of payment, because the bonus actually expires today. Yes, the bonus expires today. So if you're looking to take advantage of the bonus, increase your capital and give yourself a better edge in the financial market, please fund your account today. Send me the proof of payment. I add up your bonus, I add up your capital, you can start the journey immediately. Now, send me the proof of payment before 12 midnight today, because by tomorrow we'll go back to 50% bonus. So please just kindly fund your account today. Okay, now these are the other numbers of the account managers that we have available for you. They will be assisting you in every other things. We'll be assisting you with every other thing as much as is related to trading. We have these account managers. One of them is definitely going to call you before the end of today to ask about your experience in this class, or what you think, or how you want to go about your business going forward. So please be receptive. I'm telling you beforehand that they will definitely contact you. Yeah, with that being said, I want to say we've come to the end of this very interesting class. Yes, we've come to the end of this class, and it's been a very wonderful one with you so far. Now, I'll be taking about 3 questions. I'll come to the chat section. I'll be taking just 3 questions because of our time. And then any other questions you have further that you would like to ask, I would recommend that you do ask me on WhatsApp, or any of these numbers that you have actually copied, please do send your questions to any of these numbers, or you can send to me. So my chat section is open now. If you have any questions, please do send your questions immediately. Can I start and upgrade later? Yes, 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 you can start and also upgrade later. So if your target is to fund your account with 500,000, but currently you have 200,000, I can do something called the window payment for you, whereby I don't add your bonus to the 200,000 that you're making as a placement, okay? So your target is 500,000. Hi, Princess, my target is 500,000 naira, but I have 200,000 naira currently. Can I pay the 200,000 and depending when I finish? Yes. So what I do is I hold off on your bonus, you fund your account with 200,000. When you're done with the 500,000 funding, I add the 123% to the 500,000. Yes, it's very, very possible. You can fund later. Okay. Recorded video. This class was being live streamed on YouTube. So please do check our YouTube page. You can either join. You can even join other classes like agro commodities and all of it. But you will need a lot of fund to enjoy those classes. You know, I like to bring the spiritual to the physical. So, okay. All right, thank you so much for your time. Do we sell any of those softwares? Oh, no, we don't sell it. It's complimentary. It comes with you funding your account. Any software you need at all, it comes with you funding your account and it will be given to you. For those that have actually won, Mr. Mervin, I hope you answered my question, because if you actually did answer my questions, you could get those softwares for free, like I promised earlier. All right, with that being said, I have to round off my class today. My name is Uber Princess, and it's been a very wonderful session with you. I hope to see you at the Rally Trade side. Have a lovely evening. Take care.